Okay, that way I can find that quickly. All right, take your headphones off. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Artistic Biker, live from Houston, America, God's country. That's right, we're down here in God's company. I saw a map that described how the United States is actually divided up, and this part of the United States is labeled as air like hot, thick soup. So that's actually where I am, is I'm down. I'm actually on the border of air like hot, thick soup and hurricane terror land. So that's where I am. So let's see. Okay, so we got Piccola and we got Carol in the chat room. Okay, so last week did not record. Didn't record it locally, didn't record it online. It did record online, but it didn't record very well online. And you know what? Thank God. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Look at this. I mean, I know people look at that and they go, well, you know, it's the process. Yeah, it's the process, but it didn't even meet what I wanted it to do. I mean, seriously, the whole idea was I was hugging my grandbaby and the dog pushed her way between us because she was jealous, and that's not even conveyed here. It's not conveyed. I mean, we got some nice colors, we got some nice techniques, but I wasn't proud of it. I wasn't proud of the process, and it didn't record, and I think that was probably a blessing. This week, however, is the first, it's not really the first week of school. I mean, it's more like the first preparatory week of school. Last week my wife was at in services all week long where she was learning how to be a teacher, and then this week she's in teachers meetings all week long, and she's putting her classroom together. Okay, we have dust from Egypt blowing into Houston, and it's causing a specific strain of allergies that none of us have dealt with before. It's crazy. Egyptian dust. It's like a curse of the mummy. You know it's all related back to that black casket they found. You know it's all related back to that black casket. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So she's been prepping her classroom. So I thought, I bought some stickers, which I never do. But I bought some stickers, and I thought we'd do a little bit about, hey Pamela, I thought we'd do a little bit about going back to school. So with that, let's just turn the page and get started. Whee! Oh look, we're at one of those seams. That means we're exactly halfway through the book. We made this book specifically for the summer. We made it exactly halfway through the book. And next Thursday is the last Thursday in August, and then it'll be September and it'll be time to make a new book. So we may not make a new book. We may wait until the second week of August to make a new book. But then we have all these extra pages. I don't know. I may save the extra pages for when we need a short show or when I travel. That's what I'll do. I'll save it for when I travel. So right now we'll do. Did I hear my wife? Hello. Please open the door so that I may have some air.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you so much.
You were being loud.
Well, come here, I love you. Come here, I love you.
No.
Please come here. I was talking about you.
I cannot come here?
Why, are you naked?
Yes.
You are not naked.
Well.
How naked are you? This is. Let me see how naked you are.
No.
Why? We are live. Ooh, you are topless.
Wait.
Daddy likes.
Wait.
You put your shirt on. Come tell people about this school.
I cannot. My phone is ringing.
Daddy likes. Sorry everyone. I'm addicted to her. She's awesome. Anyway, I completely forgot what we were talking about. Oh, it's because she shut the door and cut me off from the air conditioning. There's my little girl.
Hello.
Come say hi to the people.
Hello, peoples.
Hello, peoples. So, okay.
You have any pee?
What is it?
Nothing.
What did you ask?
I said I thought you were already peeing.
No, I was about to prep the page. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
You want to clear that spot off and paint with me? Wait, is that your spot over there?
No, that's Willow's.
Okay, I get that that's Willow's crap, but is that your spot?
No, this was.
I thought this was Junior's.
I don't know.
Make yourself at home. Clear your office space and come play with me. Go get your sketchbook.
Okay.
Okay, she's going to go get her sketchbook. I'm going to start dressing this page. So, oh yeah, we were talking about how the book is not, we're not going to finish the book before it's time to make the new book. Thanks to Pamela and all of the paper sacks that she sent. So we have Brahms paper sacks to make a book in September. Half crazy. I'm way more than half crazy. Carol in the chat room says that I'm half crazy. First off, she knows. Second off, I'm way more than half crazy. And if you would like to send an easel in, we're going to do What's on Your Easel here in a few minutes. And when we do What's on Your Easel, if you'd like to participate, there's still time. Send your easel pictures to blade@artisticbiker.com. blade@artisticbiker.com. And we will use your pictures to inspire other people to do work, because that's what this is all about, is to inspire people to get up in art. Honestly, we are not gathered here to watch me create amazing art, because that's just not our style. We are here to inspire others. If I can do this, anybody can do this, is the mantra. If I'm willing to get up here and show you guys my ineptitude, which, you know, it's when I started saying that 7 years ago, it truly it meant more than it means now, because, you know, now I've got 7 years practice under my belt. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm still learning every day. We're going to dry this real quick, so it's going to get loud. Heat gun. You didn't actually want to say it? I'm addicted to that woman. I can honestly, they're in the chat room saying that I'm crazy and in love with my wife. That is not a lie. I'm addicted to that woman. There is no part of her I do not love. She drives me wild. There's nobody on the earth makes me happier. Nobody on the earth makes me angrier. Nobody on earth makes me crazier. And that's saying something, because I have 2 ex-wives. Alright, I think that's a good start. Let's see here. Let's get this background going. So I have these sidewalk chalks and I have these stickers, and I thought we'd do the obligatory chalkboard scene that everybody does for back to school. So, and when I was a kid, chalkboards were either green or blue. They weren't these white boards or these. Shoot, my wife doesn't even have a whiteboard. My wife has a smart board that's connected to her computer. Whatever's on her computer screen is what shows up to the kids, and that's cool. But when there's no electricity, there's no school. There's no battery backup for that. You know, of course, I think they have a generator. But seriously, I'm that old. When I was a kid, I mean, if the electricity went out quite frequently at school, and it didn't stop us. We just opened the windows and kept going. The chalkboards were either green or black or blue. I like how that color worked out. I think that was just enough green and black. There we go. Let me dry that real quick. That worked out real quick. I got chalk dust on my, yeah, you don't get chalk dust on your clothes. You know, it's funny, Carol's in the chat room talking about how you don't get chalk dust on your clothes anymore. And you know, when we were kids, you know, there were two types of kids when it came to the chalkboard and the erasers and stuff like that. One felt like it was a punishment. Teachers would punish the kids by making them stay after and clean the chalkboards and empty and pound out all the erasers and stuff, because it had to be done every day, right? And that was a punishment for some kids. And to other kids, they would volunteer because they loved doing it. And that was, I get to stay after school and pound out the erasers and and clean the chalkboards. And I'm like, I want to go home. I don't want to play with your with your erasers. You've never even really used an eraser, chalk
Yes, I
eraser in a
have.
classroom?
Yes, I have.
Since you've been in school. Wait, you're not on camera. How do we get... What the hell?
Whee! Hello. This is nice.
Nope, it's that one. Then we need to go to this one. And this one needs to do this. Oh, it's because you're tall.
Wow.
See? So, since you've been in school, though, you've always had dry erase boards. You didn't have to deal with actual...
I did in 5th grade and down.
An actual chalkboard?
Yes. We used chalkboard for math and everything. We didn't have whiteboards.
Not how I remember it. Seriously, look how tall she is. That's whack. I mean, she was like this big, and I would have to pick her up and hold her under the camera. So, and she would sing songs, and it was so old. Can't sing. That's a lie. Don't lie. Why are you lying?
I'm not good at singing. There.
That's not true either.
Yes, it is.
No. You were telling stories now. Storyteller. La 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 la. La 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 la. What do we do for shadow? I mean, I could use black, but I don't want to use black. I could make it gray. I thought I had gray just for that purpose. Guess I could use a little bit of black. Could make it gray. I'm not going to, though. Not a real gray. I'll make a black and white gray, but not a real gray. You make a real gray by mixing complementary colors, right? I know, Carol. She's adorable. We have boys lining up in the neighborhood coming by us here.
No, we don't.
We got this one kid, Gabriel, when we first moved down here. He was kind of a stocky thing. Kind of fluffy, if you will. And now he's lost all his weight and he's all beefed up and he's
He's not even going to my school.
starting a dog walking business, so he's got money. And he comes by and, you know, they all used to be like, "Hi, can your daughter come out and play?" And now he's like, "Hi there, can your daughter come out and walk dogs with me?" And I'm
That's
like,
not
"No,
true.
no, go home
stays inside.
Go home and shave."
He is. Okay, I like inside. I will gladly stay inside.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm too pale for this. Wow. Now, what to draw?
The theme tonight is back to school.
Ugh. I'm excited about this.
What's wrong with you?
That I'm not exactly excited about it.
Why? You were excited a while ago when it was like, I get to go see all my friends.
Yeah, and I didn't
Check out
even
my
see any.
schedule and
I didn't even see any of it. Don't have any classes with any of them. Beautiful.
go see my schedule and go Go pester my friends.
Yeah, and we stayed for like 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, a while ago you were all excited about going to back to school night. Meet the teacher.
Yeah, that's when I thought I'd see my friends.
I can't wait to meet my friends. See my friends.
Yeah, and I did the super
Blah, blah, blah,
slither
blah,
little
blah.
snaky thing.
You did.
My little snaky thing.
little snaky thing.
I don't even know why you call it a snaky thing. It's not
Because
a snaky thing.
you wiggle like a cobra kind of thing. It was weird. She does this little dance,
All I do is wiggle my
right?
butt.
Like a chipmunk.
What? I'm dead. Okay.
Two. Let's see if I'm steady-handed enough to do this. Maybe not. Can't talk. Harding. There we go. Let's just put just a touch of that black in there. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Just a touch. Pamela says she misses the sing-alongs.
I'm sorry.
I too miss the pre-show sing-along. When we could chat before the show started. That's something, if I ever get the chance to talk to YouTube about, that's something I would definitely bring up to YouTube. Because on Ustream we could play music before the show, and we would have a pre-show sing-along.
I thought you started that.
No, we can't do that with with Ustream we could. We can't do that with YouTube because YouTube goes live the minute you turn it on, and it records the minute you turn it on, and so it's a copyright violation.
Then write your own songs.
I could do that. We could play our recordings of the songs, and we could sing along to those. I could do that, and it's not like we don't have 7 years worth of recordings to do that with.
They don't need to hear a squeaky voice.
We love your squeaky voice.
My squeaky voice that was like this. There's a tiny spider. Hello, little friend.
Say hello to my love friend.
He's cute. Look at him. Look at him. You can't see him way over there, but he's little.
Where is he? Is he on your paper?
No, he's right there. He's like super little. No, come back. No, you put it on. It was like a little bitty. The camera couldn't see him. He's a speck. He's a vibe of glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter.
Can't talk. Harding.
Beep.
I'm almost done with this. And then we'll dry it off and we'll put stickers in it. Which is something you won't hear me say very often.
Stickers.
She loves stickers.
Can I have a sticker?
You know, I think I traced back my hatred for stickers.
Really?
I did. I figured out what my problem is. When I was a kid and the book fair would come around, my dad would give me money to buy books at the book fair. And I bought sticker books, and my dad got on to me for buying sticker books. He said, "Those aren't real books." He said,
You said that to me.
I did say that to you. I said exactly what my dad said to me to you.
That's not a real book. And
My
I'm
dad-
Like, it's a book to me.
My dad wanted me to read real books. He didn't want me to read sticker books. He wanted me to read real books. He didn't want me to. He didn't let me buy. He didn't let me count the like the collection of Mad Magazine comics. He didn't let me count those as real books. He didn't start counting my books until I started buying stuff like C.S. Lewis and stuff.
I'm gonna change my clothes because I'm not getting paint on.
And I was mad at the time. But now that I'm older, I couldn't thank him enough for that. I remember how upset I was at the time, but he was pretty upset too. But now that I'm older, I understand. Money's not so easy to come by that you can set money aside to buy books and then not buy books. But I think that is the source of my hatred for stickers. But it's my source for hatreds of digital art. I have issues with digital art. I have issues with stickers. Stamps. Of course, my biggest issue with stamps is what do you do with it after you're done stamping? Then I see some of the stuff that some of the people do, and I'm so impressed by what they do, and it just never seems impressive when I try to do it. But tonight I'm going to play with stickers, so. I can't tell if that looks like it's popping or not. Picky, picky, picky. I know, right? I shouldn't be picky. Alright, let's try this real quick. I shouldn't be picky like that at all. You can't tell that's supposed to be a corrugated tissue border that they put around chalkboards, because that's what my wife's been doing all day long, is putting up the corrugated the decorations around a room. Everybody thinks that teachers just throw that stuff together, and you know, to be fair, some teachers do, but seriously, those teachers spend a lot of time. How does this open? Why am I not seeing how this opens? Those teachers spend a lot of time making sure that room is pretty and conducive to a fun learning environment. And then we come along and mock them for... Pamela says she has a stamp fetish. I have visions of you dressed in leather using stamps now. That's probably not where you were going with that, but
Wait, are those mine? No, those are yours. Okay, good.
I got my own because you guys kept messing with mine.
No, those were for us, and then they ruined them, and you got me my own that haven't been used yet because I love them. Look at me in my PJs.
Yay! Now,
It's got sludge. Gotta spray.
do you have to spray this? I've got matte finish. She says, well, it could happen. Oh, look at that. That just wiped that completely out, didn't it? That is not what we were going for at all. That was unexpected. Maybe we're not going to be able to use chalk.
Spray paint. You gotta hold it far away.
Actually, I want to redo it anyway. Huh. So let's try this.
I told you had to hold it far out.
It's not just holding it far out. Far out, man. It's not just holding it far out. You've got to do it in little layers so that they dry. That'll work. I think that's fine. Alright. Now that we've got that part out of the way, Pamela says I'll whip my stamps out. And then the music starts. Bow, chick, boom, bow, 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 bow. Whoopsh. Oh! She's got a stamp fetish, she said. My poor daughter, my poor innocent daughter,
Really?
has hit the age
Realization.
has hit the age of understanding.
Realization.
And all the stuff,
Songs are
all the
scarring.
stuff that we used to say that just went over her head. She had had completely no understanding of what we were talking about or anything like that. And now she suffers with the mental scarring, especially when she remembers back to what stuff that we said when she was younger, and she says, "Oh my God, you've been saying that stuff all
My
along."
whole life.
All right, let's see here. There's the science fair stuff, because I'm more interested in science than I am in.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's not true. I like you,
I'm not that interesting. But okay.
but you're sciencey.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, we went and got some stamps. I don't know if I want to put all the stamps on here though.
You mean stickers?
Stickers, sorry, stickers. Because it would be real easy to just overload this page with stickers. Bow, chick, boom,
Pick an
bow.
emotion.
Bow, 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 chick, boom, bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick an emotion.
Pick an emotion.
Hmm?
Ennui.
English. Dumb it down for me. You're a little kid.
Boredom.
Well, I draw that all the time. Gotta dumb it down, Dad. I'm a small child. Well, small in age child. There we go.
I never used to have to dumb it down. I think you're just getting lazy because you're a teenager.
Right.
I gotta admit though, I kind of like these stickers.
Can I have a
They're
sticker?
they're on clear vinyl.
Can I have a sticker?
Yes.
plus.
Okay, you can have an A plus.
I want to feel special.
Here, let me have the apple.
Hmm.
Nope, I've already used an apple. Okay, you can have the rest of those.
Ah, Snickers! They're sparkly.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
And let's have.
This is beautiful.
These are cool.
Can't get it out though because I don't have fingernails. Oh, there we go. Yay!
Use your knife.
You guys didn't give me one.
What? What kind of kid have I raised that doesn't have her own switchblade?
Those are illegal.
No, they're not.
Switchblades? I thought you weren't supposed to have them.
Oh, that was Oklahoma. This is Texas.
Hey!
Texas, they issue them to you when you come across the border.
Yeah, then how come I don't have one?
Well, you weren't paying attention at the handout side, I'm sure.
They had a handout? What is this?
One more. I'm going to put one more sticker on here and I'm going to be done with the stickers. There we go. That, I think, will work as a background. Here you go.
Gotta have a DNA bracelet, people. Come on. Legit.
What are you going to do with a Denna bracelet?
I'm gonna do it.
A Denna?
Yes. It's in my dinner.
Show 'em my Denna.
It's gonna be my bracelet. My bracelet
All
that'll
right.
hurt to take
So
off.
I'm going to use this matte finish.
It's a DNA bracelet.
Hopefully it won't mess up the chalk again. I may end up using white paint to put that chalk on there.
Just gonna put it on my cap because my wrist is too small. Perfect. Dad, look at that. Look.
Seriously?
Yes.
On your ankle?
Yes. Because my wrist is too small.
Sure enough, erased it right off.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Paint. Paint is the answer to this.
I agree.
Fix it.
I agree.
Use the jelly roll pen.
Okay. But you must use the ribbon. But I can't use the ribbon. It's the most wonderful time of the... Oh wait,
Nope,
that's for
you're singing
Halloween.
The wrong season.
That's a Halloween song.
Wrong season.
So, in my day job, I'm outside sales. And I spend a lot of time on my phone and on my computer calling on customers. And I have no real reason to go to the office. Hey, APG Jamie. I have no real reason to go to the office except for when they schedule meetings. And so I'm really kind of looking forward to them going back to school because I get my home office back.
He's free of us.
Currently, anytime I try to work from home, I have little chillins and dogs running in and out, barking at me.
2 dogs are gonna die.
Oh, no, we're not.
One
Can't.
dog. Okay.
Seriously,
One
hey,
dog is
hey.
going to be running away.
See, that's how you say it. You don't say they're going to die because there are witnesses.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't say you can't just say we're going to kill the dogs because there are
We're not
witnesses.
killing them.
I'm just amazed. This dog is this big,
And it's gonna jump over.
and
a
I'm
fence.
amazed that it was able to jump over a 6-foot fence and run across traffic. I have no idea how that happened, but it's not. You can't just say you're going to kill the dogs. That's not when they're witnesses. So okay, we have some easels. Pamela French sent some easels in. Easel disregard prior finished. No, wait a minute. This says easel finished on August 18th, and this says easel finished, disregard prior today, 18 by 24 colored pencil. Okay, so I'm going to disregard prior. Oh, there it is. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, look at what Pamela French did. That's her granddaughter on a horse.
That's pretty.
Ooh. Good work. Good work. Can we get some, y'all? What are we talking about? Can we get some thumbs up, y'all? Oh, yeah, get us some thumbs up. We love some thumbs up. And then doodles. Pamela also sent in some doodles. So here's this bird and a moon with the little DreamWorks dude on it. Early bird gets the worm, but the second worm, the late worm gets to live. So, you know, just think about that is all I'm saying. Early bird gets the worm, but the late worm gets to live. There's the second bird.
I'm a late worm. I sleep in all.
That's right, the late worm lives longer.
Then why do you try to wake me up?
Because there's things to be done.
It's called sleep. Sleep needs to be done.
Sleep's over.
No, don't say that. I still have a few days. I have 4 days. Let me be.
Look at that flower. Now, Pamela, is your dad still in the hospital? Are you doing these while your dad's in the hospital? Or did you say you came home? Have you got something to show him real quick? Show him and tell him about it. I gotta get my other book from out here.
I don't remember if I already showed them this though. Okay. Fine. If I can move, because I'm stuck to the chair. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Got a little sticker on me. Okay. It is right. Okay. So, I tried out a new art style, and I was messing around, and I discovered I could actually draw like this. So, I did a few drawings like that,
Here, if we want spankings.
and I actually got them to work out.
Speak up. Sure. Are you done? Those are beautiful.
Are you sure?
I'm proud of you. I've always been proud of you. I'm happy for you.
This one won't show up very well because it's red.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Does this show up? It's red. She doesn't think it'll show up very well. I think it's showing up.
It does! Okay.
You know why it does? Because when you get
special.
up, when you get up close like that, the white balance makes it easier to contrast.
Oh. See, I don't know this.
See, she's good at that. Okay, Carol just tweeted an easel. Just tweeted an easel to me. Okay, I have to figure out how to show that one. I've been working on these.
I know that one.
So
Oh, that one must say.
my little book here, I've been filling my book up with faces and gestures and faces and gestures, and then last night I decided to do Watercolor Wednesday, and so that's the one I did last night. And I did this is like a 10-minute sketch with actually it's more like a 5-minute sketch with a fountain pen, and then I started watercoloring, and I posted it online, and then somebody online said, well, her head's too small. Well, yeah, her head's too small, her hands looks like a club, her toes look like little rocks. Pretty sure that shoulder's dislocated, but hey, thanks for the critique. You know, the whole point is we did something. So let's see what Carol sent me. I had fun doing it. I made a little schedule of things that I was going to do throughout the week so that I could have something to do every night. No, it didn't come through that way, so let's find Hootsuite. Where's my Hootsuite? There's my Hootsuite. I have to figure out how to... Let's go. How did you tweet it to me? Did you tweet it to me as a direct message? Because now I can't use Hootsuite for direct messages. Hi, Kimberly. I can't use Hootsuite for direct messages. So if you send it as a direct message, it won't show up. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Okay, here's what Carol Boudreaux did. Look at that hummingbird. Come on, focus. Ooh, Boudreaux. Nice. Nice. I love it when you guys send me stuff. That is so great. Okay. So that's what was on your easel. That's what was on her easel. Hey, Art Journal guy. That's what was on her easel. That's what was on my easel. If you would like to be a part of what's on your easel, simply send an email to... I need a sign. I used to have a graphic I could put up. I need to figure out how to put my graphic back up. Blade@artisticbiker.com. Blade at... No. Blade... We need to make a sign, though. Actually, I need to fix the graphic. Blade@artisticbiker.com, and we'll use your works to inspire other people to do works, because that's really what we're doing here anyway, is trying to inspire people to get up and do stuff. Okay, let's see. So back to what we were doing. We've got the obligatory back to school page. Drinking a little beer.
You didn't let me have apple juice.
This is not apple juice. This is the
You
beer.
had apple juice, and you didn't give it to me.
But I gave you the whole thing.
No.
Then it's still in the fridge.
Apple juice.
You're welcome to the apple juice, as long as it's actually apple juice and not my rum.
Aw.
She can't be trusted with rum. It makes her walk funny.
It's been drinking out of.
Didn't you drink out of it?
Nope. Don't care.
You can't talk, Harding. Do.
We have two things about juice.
You know, I don't like that brush. I don't like this paint. I need to move to this thing here. Makes me bow to the throne. What are we talking about?
Hello.
What's happened?
Ow. Ooh.
Hi, Travis. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Travis. Tiny thing. Postcard sized. Oh, your hummingbird. Makes me bow to the throne. Yeah, it was a nice hummingbird. It doesn't look like chalk this way, though. The other way looked like chalk.
Right now I'm having some technical difficulties.
There we go. Alright. Now then. Let's put some real school supplies back on there.
I have colored pencils.
I like colored pencils.
I had to get a lot for this year. That are all going to be given to the teachers and only used like twice. But, hey, it was on the list.
So, this is inspired by... The rest of this page is going to be inspired by this. So I don't want there to be any confusion. So here's the back to school at Walmart.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I'm pretty sure that's the teacher aisle.
Yes.
So I thought, well, shoot, yeah, there's some back to school supplies.
Why didn't I get that?
Well, because you're not 21. When you turn 21, we'll talk about getting you your own.
Hold up.
That's not something to look forward to.
8 years. Wait, or is it 7?
That's not something to look forward to.
8 years.
Trust me.
I have 8
It's
years.
It's going to happen way before that, I'm sure.
Nah,
I know your mother.
I know you. That's not gonna mean anything. What if I'm the one kid that's actually good? Says the child that knocks something over. I'm normal. I'm gonna make a bet.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That brush. I think. You know, the problem is that this creates the stereotype that teachers drink, and I am fully aware that not all teachers drink. Before you start sending me hate letters, understand that I am fully aware that not all teachers drink. Just all the ones I know.
Oh no, she did. Never mind. I mean, you've met my teachers. I don't think.
Your teachers were all Catholic school teachers.
Not here.
They were in Oklahoma.
And not all of them drink.
I know.
But you
I just said.
didn't know a lot.
I just said, not all teachers drink.
Just the ones I knew. And you
Just-
knew almost
just-
every teacher,
just
though.
all the ones I know.
You knew almost every teacher. Ugh.
I'm not saying that all teachers drink.
Nope, that looks bad.
What looks bad?
Something.
I gotta change brushes. That brushes. I gotta reshape some of my brushes. I left some of my brushes in the water.
That's like
I know.
Brushes 101. Never.
I know. I need a spanking.
Yeah.
Tell your mother.
Mom. Dad's in trouble.
What happened is last week I got so frustrated with what was going on, and I went inside and I didn't come back out and edit video, and I ended up without a recording. And I left my brushes in the water.
That hurts my heart.
I know. Mine too. How do you add a clear liquid to the inside of a clear glass?
Wait, what?
So how do you add a clear liquid to the inside of a clear glass?
I'm dumb.
Are you?
Yes.
Not at all what I would have thought. If anybody has any suggestions on how to add a clear liquid to a clear glass, I'm open. I'm open to suggestions.
Wait. Now I'm curious. Do I have friends or is it for him?
I'm sure it's for him.
You're right. I don't have friends.
That was mean.
Well, I'm actually pretty sure it is for him because I didn't hear. I'm curious. I'm gonna check.
Okay. Go check. I'll be here.
Ah, you just splashed me in the face.
You knew the dangers when you came out here.
That's why I changed.
You know what I need? What I need is my brush pen. She says, same as the shine on the glass and sometimes a slight blush tint.
Whoop-de-doo, I have friends. Okay, I'll be back. Later.
Okay, so it's not him.
See, I have friends.
You know who it is, guys. It's gonna be Gabriel.
No, it's a girl, okay?
How you doing? Go home, shave. Whee! Let's just put just a little bit of tint in the label so that it won't be shiny. And then we can put a label on the bottle. Oh, not enough tint. We can put just a little label on the bottle. Should probably put a label on more than one bottle though. All right, I think we're about done. Let's put one more bottle over here on the edge. One more jug. Alright, now let me dry that real quick, and then we'll come back with some highlights and some lowlifes. Hey Terry. think I got distracted from my story a while ago. I don't remember telling all my story. My day job, I'm outside sales in my day job. And I make a lot of phone calls, and I call on a lot of people. And I'm looking forward to having my home office back to myself when all these people go back to school. And they're kind of upset with me for reminding them that I will not be. Well, let me tell you this. This entire summer, these turkeys have sent me pictures of when they're at the beach or at the pool. I kid you not, these turkeys have sent me pictures like that all summer long. And so don't think for a second that Monday, when they start school, I am going to be, don't think for a second that I won't be at the pool. I'm going to go over to the YMCA and pay the $5 day fee, because I'm not a member. Pay the $5 day fee just to sit in the pool, just so I can send a picture to them of me in the pool while they are in school. I absolutely am going to do that. And I love my brush pen. Did I ever tell you that I love my brush pen? I absolutely love my brush pen. Absolutely love my brush pen. All right. How's that? How's that for a back to school page? Does that fit the ticket for a back to school page? I think that satisfies the call. You can't really tell what this is though. I may have to do a little more ink work on this one. Can't talk, Artie. You gotta hold your tongue just right when you're using a brush pen. Is that a little better? I don't know. It looks a little better from this side. Let's see, does it look a little better from that side? Yeah, it's a little better. So yeah, welcome back to school. Yeah, it was supposed to be a martini glass for the people that don't drink. And here's the full disclosure. I don't drink martinis. So I probably should have stuck with beer bottles and stuff. I know what beer bottles look like. Probably should have stuck with that. But you know, you don't get anywhere by not stretching a little. Stretching your skills a little. And my olives are not olive drabby enough. There we go. Olives or onions? I don't know. I don't drink our martinis, so I don't know. They're supposed to be olives. Can you tell? Let's see if I can get up close enough. They're supposed to be olives. There you go. But again, I don't drink martinis, so I mean it's really kind of a guess for me anyway. Like I said, I should have stuck with beer. Making a mess. Alcohol abuse. My hot beer decided to foam all over the place just then. Okay. Alright. So anyway, guys, that's what I had intended for tonight. Was to do a little brief back to school page, and I think we've accomplished that. So thank you for joining me. Did anybody else send any easels? Did I miss any easels? I got Carol's easel. They just wanted you to know that they love you and were thinking about you. What are we talking about? Hang on a minute. I gotta catch up in the chat. I love the hummingbird you did. Aw, thanks. Hi, Blade. Hi, Terry. LOL. How do you feel about your brush pen? I love my brush pen. They just wanted you to know that they love you and were thinking about you. That sounds reasonable. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm caught up. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to this every week. You know this is my favorite night of the week when I get to art with my besties. Next week, let's see what's going on. Next week, school will have started. Next week, the beach shots. Yeah, next week we'll talk about the beach shot. Oh, that's why they're... Never mind. Now I understand. She's talking in the chat room about why they sent me the pictures. They sent me the pictures just because they love me and they wanted me to know that they love me. We were talking earlier about how all summer long they would be at the beach or at the pool or whatever, and they just wanted to let me know they were thinking of me. Well, I'm going to let them know that I'm thinking of them while I'm at the pool with my little toes sticking up out of the water. And I may, have a little rubber ducky float and the whole works. Anyway, so next week, what's going to happen next week? Is anything exciting happening next week? They start back to school. I do not know. Right off the top of my head, I can't think of anything exciting that's automatically going to happen next week. Week after next, we're going to do the flip through, and then we're going to start, and we'll lay out the supplies for the new journal, which will start the second week of August. We'll start making the new journal. The second week of September, we'll start making the new journal, and then the last week of September, we'll actually journal in the new journal. But what do we do next week? Who knows? Be sure and tune in next week for the surprise. It'll be a surprise. Same Artistic Biker time, same Artistic Biker channel. And then we dance. And we dance until somebody lets me off the hook for not knowing what I'm going to do next week, because if we were that organized, it just wouldn't be our show, would it? I mean, seriously, it's just not how we operate. I don't know. Okay, I'm dancing. Tequila.